Well,
That's one hell of a way to open a show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Riverside, Iowa Paranormal Show.
Well, that was an opener from.
All right, you told her to do it.
I told her
There
to
you
have
go.
fun. Just keep talking. That's all we're going to do is have fun. Tonight's show is just going to be about having fun. We got a few special announcements.
Yes.
We got a couple things to go. We're not going to get too much into it. Want to get some people, some viewers. Right now we have none.
That's okay.
Give it time. They'll be here.
I like talking to myself in the dark.
Too easy. I'm not saying that.
Well, let's start off like we normally do. Let's do our shout out to the troops and everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, before we get started here tonight with all the topics that we have to talk about in the world of paranormal, we want to throw a big, huge shout out to all the men and women serving around the world in the United States Armed Forces. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, National Guard, Reservists. We don't care. You're wearing a uniform. Thank you very much for your service. Thank you for everything you do each and every day to keep us free and what we can allow us to do this. And we also want to say a really big shout out to the men and women who have served, our veterans.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your time and what you did, setting the grounds for what we are now today.
And let's do a big shout out to the families who are left behind.
Amen to that.
Who help keep everything together, why they're serving. They sometimes are the forgotten ones.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
And they also become a lot of times the caretakers when they,
the family members are part of the military. They
Yes.
served just as much as we did when we served.
Yes.
You were a family member of the
Yes.
military. Kelly and I were both in the service. Jake?
My dad was
Yes.
in the Navy.
Okay, so
Yes.
see, you understand. Sometimes that's harder on the men, the husbands and the wives, and especially the children that
Yes.
are left behind.
Mhm.
But we also don't want to leave out the moms and dads. There's a lot of stress that goes on there with the moms and dads, especially nowadays, knowing their family members are going overseas. They're going to an area where, God forbid, they never come back. And we have a lot of servicemen and women who made the ultimate sacrifice. And we
Yes.
thank you to their families. Thank you big time to their families.
Yes.
So now that we brought the show down.
Well, we also want to thank
Yeah.
our firemen and our police officers, anybody that wears
Our
a
EMTs.
uniforms.
First responders.
You
First
know,
responders.
they do a lot too.
Amen to that.
And everybody, we just need to take a moment. We're all wrapped up in hate and, because you wear,
Ugliness.
it's horrible. And, I can say I feel safer knowing that I have people like the military
Correct.
and your first responders and everyone like that I know I'm taken care of. And when I leave my home, I feel safe.
I agree.
Amen to that. So thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you to all our
Thank
brothers
you.
and sisters out there. And thank you to everyone in the paranormal community.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys, there's a lot of people out there that say what we do isn't real. Say what we do is wrong.
Prove to me it's not.
I know. That's what we want. And we're going to get into that a little bit more because I really want to get into that one.
Yes.
But thank you guys for keeping the faith, keeping the strength going out there, keep doing what you do. If this is your first time of ever listening to us for anything paranormal, well then welcome. But thank you for just thinking about it. If it's been in the back of your brain for, I've been thinking about that. I might want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that, but I might want to do that. And you just decided, hey, I'm going to go on a ghost tour. Or I'm going to go out with some friends and see what we get.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. That's when you jump in the first time.
That's when you start. How you start out is you just go, okay, let's go to one of these events. Let's see how it is, and then see if it's actually what you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we've met some phenomenal people along the way.
Yes, we have.
We've also met some crazy people that we love.
Yes, we have.
We'll talk about Melissa here in a little bit.
Hi, Melissa, if you're listening.
And, I know it's kind of strange because it is, Easter weekend and a lot of people are celebrating with their families. But we are family.
This is our
paranormal
family.
families.
Hey, is it strange that it's Easter weekend and it's 420?
Oh
The
yeah.
Easter bunny is feeling happy.
There's a lot of
Yay
chocolate
into
you've been
that.
eating tonight.
I call it the Willie Nelson Day.
Bravo, bravo. So if you're watching and you notice something's a little odd, something's a little different, apparently I didn't get the memo.
Yeah, he's got a different shirt.
It still says Riverside, Iowa Paranormal.
So does
So does mine.
Yeah, I know. I'm in bright yellow. I apologize.
It matches your personality, though.
Okay, so that being said, oh wow! So tonight we're going to talk about quite a few things. We have some special announcements
Yep.
that we're going to get into. We have a couple more shout outs, which we're going to do here. Do you want to hold off on those special 2 ones just in case they jump on?
Yeah.
Even if they don't, we'll do them at the end of the show. If they don't jump on, if we see that a certain person is on here and watching tonight, we got a couple special ones for you. Let's see. We just some new stuff that's come up for Ghost Hunts USA.
Yes.
A couple brand new locations,
Yes.
Yes.
which
and-
is awesome.
Yep.
I know. So, and just like you guys were talking about, if somebody is just wanting to see what it's like, or just have bachelorette parties are
Mhm.
huge for the ghost hunting.
Oh,
tours.
I never understood that, but
I
oh
think
my
that is
god,
Well,
awesome.
we had one when we were at Missouri.
Yeah.
that's
State
what I'm saying.
Penitentiary.
There's getting
It-
more
it-
and more
It's
and more.
becoming a big thing. And with all the new locations, I mean,
Heck yeah.
especially in
Especially-
Colorado.
Well,
The
also,
Abbey.
There's a lot of new ones in Colorado.
Yeah.
well,
they
okay,
got a
so-
new one in Wyoming.
Yeah, so we got the prison in
But-
Wyoming now.
With these ones being so small, if they only have just a few people who are doing just a bachelorette or a bachelor party, and say like they could only have like 13 people, 14 people, that would be a good thing, because then all of them could go to just that one event.
And since you brought that up, remember they're doing the 13 now.
Yes,
There are
are.
only 13 tickets being sold for an individual location.
Yes, they
so
are.
Which
there's
is still a surprise.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, they are.
surprise. So wait, and we're jumping into the surprises now. So they've got, let's see, the new 13
Yeah.
where there's new locations. So you've got to go to ghosthuntsusa.com to watch for that. There's the Abbey in Colorado.
Yep.
What Abbey is that? Do you remember? It's a big one.
It's a whole seminary that's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And so there's more to it than just the Abbey. And then we have Montana,
Yep.
and we have Mineral Springs.
Mineral Spring. And
Yeah.
now we announced, was it yesterday or today? Was last night it was announced the Wyoming State Prison,
Yes.
Yes.
which I didn't even know there was a state prison in Wyoming. I thought they just lived there. Not to be bad, say anything bad about Wyoming. Love you.
It's pretty country.
Drive through there all the time.
Yep.
Did you just call it a country?
It's pretty,
Pretty
country.
country. Like driving through.
I heard her
Not
say
a
it's
pretty
a
country.
Pretty country. And I was like, what?
It's a pretty
Hey, it's
country.
Wyoming. It can be whatever it wants.
It's our pretty country.
And honestly, I got to say, last weekend I had a blast.
Where were you last weekend, Michelle? What were you doing? Please inform us, because none of us know.
No, I gotta say, I was at the McIntyre Villa in Atchison, Kansas. Yes, there's a lot in Atchison, which we found an Abbey there too.
Oh yeah,
Um,
we did.
It was really wonderful when me and Kelly were there. We were in our Iowa paranormal gear, and it was family day, and we
Yeah.
decided to get out and take pictures with our paranormal stuff, which was really cute when you see all the little nuns walking around.
Yeah,
So we're just like, okay, we'll just mosey back into the vehicle. But I gotta say, it was gorgeous.
it was.
Atchison is a lot larger than it looks.
It is.
It's actually it's spread out, but it's huge.
Yes.
Well, when Michelle and I, when we drove, we went a different way, and it brought us to
The north side of town,
yeah.
I think
in some of the
that's where we-
big houses.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't in Texas and I saw longhorns.
Yeah, we did.
It made me come straight out and got my Texas going, and yeehaw! That's all I got.
Help me, please.
What'd you do? Bring out the 10-gallon hat too?
I sure did.
Aw.
Her,
Cowboy
her
boots
head,
and all.
her head's a little. It was more like a 2.5 gallon.
I had a lot of coffee that day too.
Yeah,
But
we did.
So you also saw did you go by and see Amelia
Amelia
Earhart's house?
Yes. Okay. So I was actually thinking it was going to be this little small house.
Uh-uh.
It is like a mansion. It is gorgeous. So
Well,
took
she had
pictures.
money.
Well, was her birthplace, so I didn't realize
Her family had money.
Yeah,
It wasn't
It
like there was a
was-
rinky-dink little town.
no, and it was a part of the town where her house is. There's these other mansions that I've never seen there.
Okay.
From old ones. Oh my gosh,
Are
they
they
were.
close down by the river?
Yes, that's your.
You
that's
can
your
look out
lot.
from the back house,
Yeah.
back of the house, and you're over the river.
Yes,
Oh,
it is
okay.
gorgeous.
Wow.
But I was back at the Mackinac last weekend. They had a special event. Dustin Perry was there also, which I will say, I have never met someone that is so nice. He sat there and was just, I mean, he was very pleasant, and he spoke to everyone that was there. But the people that were there were amazing. The whole group. I mean, we had the greatest hunt ever.
Did you have some of the R.I.P. / Ghost Hunts USA people there? Was anybody there?
Yes, we actually had our Ghost Hunt USA R.I.P. folks there that we knew from Missouri.
Thank you very much for showing
Yes,
up. You
thank
were
you
awesome.
for backing us up all the time.
Woo!
But I had a blast with them, and the whole night was just, the energy was so amazing. That house, I'm gonna say, was rocking. The attic.
Rockin'
That's pretty awesome.
So-
So, but the Mackinac, honestly,
That's,
because I call it the elegant haunting,
It's a beautiful home.
and
Oh,
it
it
has
is.
indoor plumbing,
Yes.
Come on.
Yay!
and they have a Keurig. You can have all the
Yes.
coffee you want, and espresso, and refrigerators full of soda and water.
Yep.
You can't get any better than that. So you guys got and visit them. They actually have a Facebook page. Go over to the 1889 Haunted Mackinac Villa,
Something
I
like that.
believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give them a like. Stephanie and Jeff, amazing hosts.
people.
So-
Amazing.
Stephanie and Jeff, if you're listening, thank you for allowing us to be there. Thank you for inviting us to keep
Yeah.
coming back. You guys rock.
And I met
But
a most wonderful lady
Why
there.
don't we ever do a hunt with Stephanie and Jeff there? Just Stephanie and Jeff in our group. Why have we ever done that?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
But there's one other person that actually helps them. Her name is Rhonda.
Ronda Rousey?
No.
Does she beat people up?
And Rhonda, if you're listening, love you. She is a psychic medium who is phenomenal. I have never seen someone work like
she
her.
works with Stephanie and
She
Jeff?
helps them all the time.
Oh,
They're
that's cool.
there.
I didn't know
So, she actually has a Facebook page. And, Rhonda, you're really going to hate me right now because I forgot your last name, but I will say Constant. Rhonda Constant, Facebook page. If you guys want anything with psychic medium, click on it. Sorry, Rhonda. I love you.
Oh my God.
I know it's been a long week.
It
I'm
has
sorry.
been a long week. It's been a long
Yeah.
couple weeks. It's been a long month without really honestly doing a whole lot.
Mhm.
We haven't had a chance to do a whole lot. We've been working on some new programming for here, new programming for just different ways we do things. They were, if they act a little loopy tonight, I want to apologize for the three of them. They're upstairs working on herbs
Mhm.
and putting stuff in jars. So not those kind of herbs. Quit looking at me like that.
No, not those.
It's Kelly's going, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So I honestly think we should just jump right in and
Yes.
make the big announcement. And I'll explain I'll make the announcement, and then you can explain everything. You guys can explain everything. How about that? This is going to be probably our last Facebook Live for Riverside, Iowa Paranormal on Riverside, Iowa Paranormal page. We're done. So see y'all later. No, just kidding. All right, shut the lights off. We're out. No, just kidding. We're moving.
We are moving.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Michelle, tell us where we're moving to.
Right around the corner.
Bye. No,
Actually, we are going to start with the Spirit Realm Network.
yay!
We will start on their Facebook page doing live.
Yep.
And then we're actually going to be over on their network.
We're gonna
And-
be on TV.
It's going to be amazing because we do have wonderful followers. There's
Mhm.
other shows on there, so they're not just going to see us, but they can pick other shows that are on there, and it. I don't know. I'm so excited. I can't talk tonight.
So we want to throw a big shout out to Jim and
Yeah.
Alan, and who else was on there? With you guys,
Chris
Chris
Moon.
Chris Moon, thank
Dee.
D.
Yes, and Mama Moon's
Ma-
on
yeah,
there,
Mama
and there's
Moon.
actually a new show that premiered last night. You have to go to the Spirit Realm Network Facebook page. Everybody jump over there, like
Not
it.
right now, not right now. Stay with us for a little while. Stay here.
But make sure you guys can go like it, come back. So this way you don't forget. But then you're going to see some of the shows that have been on or when upcoming shows are on there.
The
It's a great
the
network.
cool part is once we do our first couple on the Facebook, after we go live on the actual network,
Mhm.
there's a call-in number. You guys can call in and talk
Yeah.
directly to us. We're gonna have you guys on the show with us, and that's all we've ever wanted. And I still ain't figured it out.
But
I
that's
don't know.
okay. Still call.
Yep.
We might not answer the first couple of shows because we have no clue, but we know you called.
Well, I don't know. I
No, I'm
still gotta
joking.
work on it. I still think that number will work. That's on there. And we'll put the phone number and the link to their Facebook page and the Spirit Realm Network and everything. We're gonna start pounding that out on our Facebook page.
Yes.
We don't want to lose you guys as viewers. We don't want to lose you guys as friends of ours, but we want you to come over there and experience a little bit more. You're getting to see Mama Moon and all these guys on there.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to be awesome. There's a different show every night.
Yes.
Yes.
So ours will still be we still got the Saturday night slot
Yes.
early enough in the Saturday night where you're getting all primped up and ready to go out. So
Yes.
you can still come on and watch us.
Mhm.
Just stay with us. We never know. We're going to start having guests on.
Yes, we are.
If we can get them in studio, which would be that would be awesome if we could
Yes.
if we could
I'm
figure out how
working
to
on that.
get some of our guests in studio.
Yep.
If not, we'll have them set up to be to call in so that we can talk directly to them. You'll be able to ask them questions. It's totally interactive. All the shows on the Spirit Realm Network are that way. They're all interactive.
Yes.
That way you can call in, you can talk to them. If you have questions, just remember you have to play nice. That's one of the rules that we set forth when we started this show.
Yes.
Mhm.
If you're not playing nice, if you're being a jerk about things, we're going to boot you. We're just going to
Yes.
boot you off. So we want the interaction. And we do take constructive criticism very well. If you want to call in and say, question something we're talking about, then please call in. But just give us that chance to answer that question and give us a chance to rebut what you're talking about. Remember, I always said, you want to debate both sides. We want to be on your side, but we also want to be on our
love
side.
debating.
Too easy
Call
of a
in.
comment.
Call in.
So, don't worry. All that'll be out there. Spirit Realm Network, here we come.
I am
Yeah.
excited.
Do you think they're actually? Do you think they're ready for us?
No.
Shh, we don't tell them everything yet.
They spent how much time with you guys? Because we can talk about it now, can't we?
No.
Yeah, about our radio show.
Yeah.
We can talk
Yeah,
about our radio
radio
show.
show.
Yeah,
Can we talk about anything else yet?
there is something in the works.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
we
can't.
can't.
Huh?
Can't
Did you
talk about
see
that
that
now.
little thing I
Yeah.
still got?
There's
Ding,
something
ding,
big
ding.
in the works.
Nope, nobody does. There's something in the works.
Dun dun
You will
dun.
know.
You'll know soon
You
enough.
will know.
So
Everybody will
Yeah.
know.
we're jumping over the Spirit Realm Network.
Yes.
We're gonna be doing a full. That's nationwide, too. That's a big one.
Wow.
That's actually can be worldwide.
Huh?
Did we get that on camera? That look? I hope we did because I want to see that. Huh?
I knew it was nationwide, but I didn't know it was going to be.
Well, the
worldwide.
internet isn't just stuck to the United States.
Well, I know, but
I'm still practicing my Russian and my Klingon and stuff. my Duolingo is
I
not
said
been doing it.
worldwide. I didn't say universe-wide.
Hey, think
why
big.
couldn't it be
Hey, there are
universal?
people in the world that speak Klingon.
And if
It's
I
the
can do a
thing.
show on
I didn't
Klingon,
say it wasn't. If we can do a whole show in Klingon, I won't be here. I speak English and bad English, and my English sucks.
Why couldn't
I
it be
thought that
in
was
the
the definition
universe?
of bad
It could be the
English.
universe, because if we speak about UFOs, which that's going to be one of our
Yeah.
shows.
It is.
And also, if there's a subject, we're going to put this back out there again. If there's a subject you want us to talk about or something that interests you very much, don't keep it a secret. Let us know.
Yes.
And we won't put your name and stuff out there unless your name's Stephanie and Jeff. Then we're going to tell everybody all the secrets. Just kidding, Stephanie and Jeff. We love you. But we'll, if you have something you want us to talk about and you'd like to see if we can do part of our show, our whole show, sometimes when we start getting into it, it can take up a full hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. Oh, did I just let that out of the bag too? This could be up to a 2-hour show. If we get going real good,
Yeah, a minimum.
a maximum of 2
Maximum,
hours.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Why does no one ever tell me these things?
Because
Just stay in the corner, honey. We'll let you know.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
so yes, keep an eye out for it. If something doesn't look right, if you got some friends that are going, what's the Spirit Realm Network thing on Riverside Iowa Paranormal? What's all this about?
Hi,
Robin.
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 The facial expression was awesome.
So
Thanks.
yep. If you tell your friends, tell your aunts, tell your cousins, tell your neighbors, tell your dog to tell your friends, aunts, cousins, neighbors, dog. Just let everybody know
Your
we're
mother's
jumping.
brothers.
Yeah, we'll get it out there on Facebook. We'll promote it. It'll be on all of our private pages. It'll be on all of our other pages.
Yes.
All of our pages of who doesn't have pages, who doesn't
Remember
want
the
pages.
Spirit Realm Network Facebook page. Go over there and like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as we go, we're going to be putting it on our page. We'll have the links to get to the website where you can watch us. If you go to our website, we actually have the hyperlink on there right now. They can click on the box and get right over to the Spirit Realm Network. And one click and you're there. Click. Hello.
Clickety click, click, clack.
I'm here.
Jake still looks lost over there.
I'm always lost.
Need to know, baby. Need to know.
Clearly.
Need to know.
That's why I never know anything.
That's why you just play along like you do know, just
Yeah.
like sometimes we
Oh,
do.
wow.
And
Okay,
just,
cool.
okay.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Children.
You need to learn how to do that.
So what are you going to teach me?
What's all this?
What's what? I haven't moved yet.
Her, you need to know.
She's using her mind trick. You need to know.
Well, also,
I thought
Couple
you
more
just said
things.
one
Uh-oh.
number.
we are going to be going live. Everybody be prepared. We will send out the actual time. May 4th,
May 4th.
we are actually going to be doing an investigation. We're not going to be able to tell you where the place is right
Mhm.
now. But May 4th, we will start sending out about the time we're going to go live. But we're going to actually have you guys join in with us in an investigation. This is to help a family in need.
It's a private home.
It is a private home, so we're not going to be able to tell you where we're at, but why we're doing it. We want to be able to have the feedback. If you guys see something on the screen that we're not catching, or if you hear something, to guide us through this.
Yes,
Mhm.
definitely.
So I've always wanted to do the Facebook Live in an investigation to have our groups help us.
Yeah.
It also is going to give our viewers and anybody watching that does watch that even afterwards an idea of how we do things
Yes.
and how we take on.
Mhm.
There's already a whole lot of back part of it that's already been done. The research has been or is in the process of being done. We're looking at the properties, looking at the land, what's happened to the land.
Yes.
We go back as far as we possibly can on the information. But you're not going to get to see all that piece. What you're going to see is actually us going in and doing what we do,
Yes.
whether it's sitting in front of that screen watching all these different cameras and yelling in someone's ear on a radio going there's something behind you, or it's people sitting out there, Michelle and Kelly and Jake and Drew and Amy or whoever's all going to be there sitting out there actually doing the investigation or trying to get something to come up.
Yes.
So and that's what we want you guys to be involved in this.
So we will be putting that on our Facebook so people will know.
Mhm.
So May 4th is when we're going to do this investigation. And then by that time, because we'll have to get everything set up. And then after we get everything set up, we'll actually kind of know what time people can start,
Mhm.
logging on
Right.
and be part of our investigation. I think this is really important because I think with this particular one,
Mhm.
we're going to need all the good vibes from all
Definitely.
of our followers to help us.
Definitely.
All
And
the love and light and everything.
so this one will be actually pretty big too. Yeah. And I'm excited because I've always
We
wanted to
can't
do
tell.
this. Well, I've always wanted to have everybody from our Facebook,
Mhm.
to be able to join us. So I'm really excited about that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big one. It's going to be a fun
Yes.
one. It's going to be a good one. The location, actually, like I said, has a lot of history.
Yes.
The property has a lot of history. We're not going to give any names away. We may change names. So if we have to talk about individual people, the names and names will be changed to protect the innocent, but not the guilty. Well, that was weird.
I feel like I'm watching IDTV. Huh?
I've learned to expect it from Bill.
Friday. My name's Friday. I wear a badge.
Dragnet.
Wow.
Everybody.
On
just
that
went,
note,
what?
Cheers. So let's see, what other special announcements do we have out there? We've talked about Spirit Realm Network. We're going to keep saying that over and over tonight.
yes.
Talked about our live that's getting ready to come up.
Yes.
Do we have, let's Ghost Hunt side? I think
Ghost Hunts USA has a
Yep.
whole bunch of new locations.
but
Definitely
we're
go on
going to
there.
be, Kelly and I are going to be in Ghost Hunts next month at the Missouri State Penitentiary.
Yes.
17th and 18th of May.
And if it sounds like it's not going to be a real big group, and
Mhm.
we know it's a weekend for a lot of graduations.
Yes.
There's going to be a whole lot of graduations going on. But what more could you want to do on a night that you watch somebody graduate or they're going to graduate the next day? Is come spend time in prison with us.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
And I might be joining you guys. I'm
Yep.
not sure yet.
So, and
Hey, that's
if
fine.
it sounds like it's going to be a smaller group. So if you want to come to one that's a smaller group, that might be a good
Yeah.
one to come to. Just come on down, have fun with us. I'm going to try a few things. Anybody who was up at Farrar School during the study hall, there's one thing there that we are not going to try and we're not going to discuss right now.
Well, you might as well discuss it
Might
because
No.
you know what? I got to tell you, it scared the holy hell out of me.
Well,
Hold on. But that particular snippet has got more views on Facebook than I have ever seen. And did you know people have commented on it that really thought, excuse my French, that was badass. I'm just going to tell you.
I'm still healing from that.
I understand.
I broke equipment.
So is the pyramid.
It's
Still healing.
It's got a lot more healing to do. It's not something that I think I'm ever going to try again. We may come close to trying it. What's up, David? Is that at the casino? Is what at the casino?
We're going to the casino?
Are you buying dinner? 'Cause
Oh, wow.
Michelle in the casino.
The casino, if you gamble a lot, you get free
Are-
food.
Are we at the casino? No, we're not at the casino.
Do you want us to be at the casino?
Ooh, we could do a live from the casino. Would they let us do that?
No.
Right on stage?
Oh, I don't know.
On that stage? See if we could pull off a live from there, set up the equipment, go down there and do a live. Yeah, Robin, that was a crazy experience. And to Jonah and the young lady who kind of experienced what I did at the same
Yes.
time,
Yes.
I apologize, especially to the young lady who was very, very upset. To Jonah, who had something pulling on him and something that guided him in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I know that you didn't mind it, but I apologize for putting you in that situation because it seemed like it came straight through Jonah, straight through me, and it was a direct line to that
Mhm,
lady.
It did.
It was something that
We talk about it was something that was, we apologize and it's crazy. But at the same time, I think even though it was crazy, people can say they actually did experience
Yes,
something.
They did. A lot of
Prove
people
to
did.
me it's not there.
and there was a lot of people there that night that had not experienced anything.
Mhm.
And while they were sitting there, I
Yes.
guess, because I'm honestly going to tell you, I remember
Nothing.
if we're going to talk about this, we're going to talk about this. What I remember is I remember talking to people, telling them to close their eyes, take a deep breath, walking them through a slight journey, getting them to the point. I remember sitting down in the chair, asking you to start doing what
Mhm.
you do, and everybody do what they do. And I just kept trying to breathe and close, kept meditating as hard as I could. And then the next thing I know, I'm on the floor.
Yes.
I don't remember jack squat.
So it was Robin's friend that actually
Yeah.
was the straight
The
line.
one that I went over to
Robin.
help.
Oh, Robin's friend.
Yeah.
Robin. Is she okay? That's what I want to know. Can you please just tell me she was okay with things?
She was pretty much by the end of the
Yeah.
night. She
Okay.
was,
Yeah. And like I said, do we want experiences like that all the time? No.
Mm-mm.
But at the same time, that's one thing about the Farrar School. A lot of people, are like, well, we don't think there's anything like that around here. People don't understand when you work with the light, you also have the dark.
Mhm.
And sometimes one outweighs the other. And depending on how the energy was so full that night at Farrar, good energy too. But what it did was it filled the school up. And so everything came out. So people were able to experience, I felt like a little touch, or I felt like a whisper, and other people felt like there was darkness around them. But when you're in the paranormal field, that is what happens. I mean, you and Justin were busy
Yes.
trying to heal people
Yes, we
because they
were.
were getting drained.
We were
But
busy.
again, we're able to show the
Thank
two
you.
different parts of the light and the dark. And people forget about that because every time we go somewhere,
Mhm.
everybody goes, oh, it's this beautiful silhouette and it's so this and it's so that. Well, then I walk in and go, no. And I want people to understand when you're dealing with this kind of stuff, you've got to be prepared to deal both sides.
Mhm.
So one of the things, and it was a lot of the comments, we had a few people put comments on it there. It looked like it was put on for show.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to do a 100% guarantee. None of that was faked. None of
No.
that was put on.
No.
I'm going to admit here to everyone, to you guys, I lost complete control. I didn't have control of the situation. In the beginning, I did. You couldn't see what was around me on the floor. So there was I was surrounded by EM pumps. If you know what an EM pump is, little box that you can do to put off electromagnetic energy into the air, which is hopefully what is in the paranormal world, what feeds them. They
Correct.
can feed off that energy. I completely surrounded myself with electromagnetic energy. You could actually physically, when I was in the center, I do remember sitting in the chair going, I can feel this pulsing through my legs. So I thought, okay, I don't know how long I'm supposed to be in here. I don't know how long I can stay in here, but let's just give it a shot. I have since learned that there is a safety factor that being exposed to too much, and Jake, if you know anything about this, please jump in and help me out with this one. If you're exposed to too much electromagnetic energy for a long period of time, and I don't think mine was long enough to do it, it can actually cause cancers. It can actually cause damage to your body internally, into your organs. So what I did,
Kids don't do this
yeah,
at home.
nobody do it.
No.
Nobody do it.
Nobody.
I've actually pretty much kind of sort of disassembled some of the EM pumps. I don't know if I ever want to turn them on again. That's how bad it got to me. And it got to me so bad that I didn't even tell these guys that it scared the living shit out of me. What I saw and what I can remember that I saw, I don't remember what happened in the room, but I know what I saw. And I actually was again, has never happened before. I saw Beth at the McIntyre Villa, standing there in the library upstairs on the second floor, talking with a lady, and there's a gentleman rushing her. And I just remember stepping in front of her and the gentleman, and next thing you know, I'm on the floor and I can barely breathe. I'm staring up at the ceiling. My back is killing me. My head is pounding. And after I watched the video, I understand when my shoulder hurts and my head hurts because I bounced off the floor. Yes, bumbles bounce. But that's all I remember. That's what I saw. And we called Beth. Well, you did.
Mhm.
I did.
And she explained exactly where they were. After I explained to you, I
And they were
explained to you off
they were
camera.
about to get rushed. Yes.
It was the freakiest thing. I've never had it happen
And
before.
I did show people her text message back. But in the meantime, because of that happening with that rush, Jonah also ended up in the principal's office, I believe in the closet, in the corner.
Yep.
People went up there a couple of times and couldn't find him, but he was drawn because he says, I'm being called
How
there.
could you not find him? He's a big guy.
No, the way he was in the corner, nobody could see
Really?
him. So it was one of those that everybody had some type of experience. Again, do not try this. Having the pumps when we need to go, I think having one or two for needing to get something going, especially if we're doing a private, I don't think is a bad thing,
Mm-mm.
because we do need a little help at times.
Oh yeah.
You know, again, it wasn't staged. It scared me to death.
No.
I didn't even know. I felt like yelling at you like a mother, like, what the hell? Because at that point I didn't know. But at the same time, to show people what something like that can do,
Mhm.
because while you were under, one gentleman was not feeling cold spots, but he felt like he was getting a warm hug.
Yep.
He was getting super hot. We had other people feeling their hair being played with.
Mhm.
There was stuff coming from the back all the way to the people. They could feel it rushing them on their backs. So people in certain areas were feeling certain things. So, you know, to be able to show the magnitude of that kind of thing,
Mhm.
it's amazing, you know. So you took one for the team again. Thank you, sir, for your service.
We love you.
But again, do not
No.
try this at home.
Yeah, I
No,
don't suggest
definitely no.
anybody tries that. I don't know anybody that would try it.
There could, no,
There-
you never know. There could be some person out there that could.
Hi, Kylie.
Hey,
Hi,
Kylie, what's
Kylie.
going on? I don't know anybody who'd want to try that. Honestly, especially after what I know and what I felt, I would, if someone would suggest that, hey, we're going to try this, the first thing I do is look at them and go, no, you're not. You're not going to do that right here, right now. Not unless you've tried something like this before on your own. Because I felt afterwards, I felt so bad because it felt like to me that I put everyone into a level of possible danger that there was no control of. And I don't ever want to do that. Will and Jacqueline, I don't want to put anybody in that situation.
But everybody was prepared. So you
Yeah.
got to remember that. And everybody did what they had to do. And everybody, you know, stepped up. Now that Kylie has joined us, everybody's seeing Kylie is actually from the Missouri State Penitentiary.
Woo, woo.
And we, like we said earlier tonight, that you guys will be there May 17th and 18th.
Yep.
We'll be there.
So if you don't want to do a hunt there, they do tours there too.
Yes, they do.
Daytime tours, yeah.
Yes. So if you just want to see the prison itself, it is.
It's if you're
The
a
history of it
oh,
is amazing.
if you're a history buff,
Oh
oh
my
my
gosh.
gosh. It's just
It's
it's just phenomenal to know
Mhm.
how things ran there and how things happen
And how much
everything.
they gave to the community, everything that was made there for the community itself.
And you
And
can,
and to
don't
the
forget
war
it. Yeah.
the war efforts.
Yeah.
and
So
you
Oh.
can talk to any of the tour guides there. Some
Yeah.
of them had actually worked there
Yep.
before they shut it down, and they can tell you a whole lot of history about it, and you know, it's amazing.
and yes,
Can't
we
wait to
do
see you
give
too,
we do
Kylie.
give a lot of props to certain places. But we've worked with these folks.
Mhm.
We have worked with Ghost Hunts USA. Well, we still work with Ghost
Yeah.
Hunts USA. So, you know, with people wanting to experience certain things, we can at least say that.
Mhm.
You know, we also, hi, Ethan.
Hi,
Hi,
Ethan, Julie.
Ethan is one of our super fans. He's one of the junior paranormals. Whoop, whoop.
Just like me, a junior paranormal.
And we love that he follows us and stuff. For our school, underestimated. You know, everybody's thinking, oh, you know, it's just a school. There's just children. Well, there is a whole dark history there too.
Yes,
and
there is.
it actually showed itself that night.
Yep, it did.
So now Farrar actually has a different outlook. But I got to say, the one thing that I really loved at Farrar that night was seeing Justin and them.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
Justin.
Justin.
Also,
Big country.
big
White
white
toast.
but also really excited because we met some other groups there.
Yes.
we
We
did.
met some amazing groups that had some ideas that I had never even thought of. And then some of the stuff we talked about, they're going, can you do that? And I'm like, we've done it.
Mhm.
Well, show us.
Yeah. So it was, you know, when we were talking about para unity or anything, that's what happened that night.
Mhm.
Yes, big
Yeah,
time.
It did.
Everybody jumped in to help everybody,
Yep.
and I loved it. And I know that one of the paranormal groups, excuse me, is actually gonna probably be backing us up on this this private on May 4th to have a little bit of backup
Mhm.
and to be able to watch them and know what they do and be able to reach out and say, hey, we could maybe use a little extra power behind us and be able to do that, because it's not like, look what I can do. It's look what we're going to do to help somebody in need.
Right.
So, thank you for all the groups that were there at the Farrar School.
Yes.
That made our first study hall phenomenal. I
We'll
had a
be-
blast.
We'll be back.
Oh, I know we'll be
Definitely
back.
back on that
But
one.
we've never done a study hall there, so
Well,
that was great.
we also had another experiment that we tried.
Oh, my
We have
goodness.
never, if you know anything about the Gonsfeld experiment,
Yeah,
it's normally the original experiment was set up to have, it was
that thing.
I can't even say the word. Jake, spit it out.
Psychiatric? Is that
No,
what you're looking
no,
for?
it's where you try to talk somebody in another room mentally.
Telepathy.
Telepathy. It's a psychiatric going on
Not
here.
even- not
We
even
need
inside
psychiatric.
anything.
So it was a telepathy experiment where you put one person in a room blindfolded with a light in their face with earplugs or earmuffs on so they can't hear anything, another person in another room, and have them look at something and try to send whatever they're looking at, that image, into that person in another room, into their mind.
It just kept on going.
Tunnel. And that person would yell out what they're saying, or what they think they're seeing, and to see if it would work. It's changed a little bit in the paranormal. We still take people, and most of us have done it now, right? Have you've done it? Did you do it? I know you've done it. I know I've done it. Where you take and you sit, putting white noise in earmuffs, and you don't use the earbuds because too much sound gets past.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
Yeah, the ones that go over.
The earmuff
okay,
headphones.
Okay.
She meant like earmuffs.
I thought you meant
It's
regular.
okay, Bill. I knew where you were going with this.
It's 40
I was
degrees.
right there with
Earmuffs
ya.
to me is what you put on during the winter time, you know.
It's 40 degrees colder outside, and me without my muff.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what we call it.
You put the headphones on over the ears. I don't want to call them earmuffs anymore. We have goggles that are painted white, so that way you can still see. You're just seeing a lot of
Or
white.
if we don't have the goggles, we have the white mask too.
Yep, but you can't open your eyes with the mask on because it dries your eyes out. But then you put a red light in your face, and you kind of you're losing all your senses, all your major senses. Your hearing, your sight. It unlocks something in your body and in your mind that you've not normally been through. So what we did, we stuck one person with all the stuff, ears covered, red in the back room. We had Melissa
Yes.
Yep.
sitting in a chair with just the goggles on.
Yes.
And then we had flip-flops, because I don't know her first name.
Sonia Flip Flop.
We had her just listening to the Phasma box.
Yep.
Correct.
Couldn't hear a word we were saying, and we just told her, yell out whatever you're hearing. And it would turn off all the lights. It got a little weird down there. So now Flip-Flops, Sonia, is that her name, Sonia?
Sonia.
Sonia Flip-Flop. Oh, very good. And then the other lady who was completely,
Yes.
taking her senses, they both went to school there
Yes.
at the Farrar as elementary kids.
Yep.
So to have them there, you could tell the young lady that was in the back room isolated by herself. She was very nervous. She was really tense. She really wasn't quite sure what was going on. We had asked her that if you hear anything or you see anything or you're feeling anything, to let us know. I found out later she was petrified.
Yes.
She could not. She felt things touching her. She felt things.
She just couldn't say it.
Well,
Yeah.
I could on the camera, because when you had this camera set up and we were up in the one room, and we were all watching it, all the guests and everybody, we were watching it, but you could see she's just kind of.
She just kept drawing in on herself.
Yeah, she was, and it was just.
Then
like,
Melissa was hearing.
She was hearing and feeling stuff.
Yep.
And then I think the most phenomenal one was Michelle said, what did you say?
What
She
is
said
it?
a lot of things.
No, what is your name? And
And
Flip-Flops goes, John.
And I was like, if this is really John, tell me your name again.
And about 30 seconds later, I'm John.
Yep.
It did. Clear as
Now,
day.
I'm going to tell you when we're talking about that, and I was like, you're coming closer to me, and I didn't catch it. No one did. But if you look at the video, and I'm like, oh, he's going upstairs, you actually see between me and him a black shadow come straight across us and go out that door
Wow.
right there. And other people had caught it on that video. And you can see it. It goes right through us. And then 2 seconds later, I'm asking you, did you touch me? But it went
Yeah.
over my
Yeah.
shoulders.
You guys were.
Because I heard you.
way-
Yeah.
Because Jake goes, I'm like 5 feet from you. My arms aren't that long.
I was getting,
Yeah.
no, I was actually getting shoved so hard between my shoulder blades, like shoved. And I'm like, I thought he was like trying to get my attention, but my body was just jerking. And I'm
would
like,
watch you lunge forward.
Yeah.
And you're like, are you touching me? I'm like, I'm all the way over here. How can I be touching you?
Yeah, because you were over, because the door that you walk in was here. You were clear over here, and Jake was over here.
Yeah.
So you had that door.
but to
between you two
catch
of them.
that shadow, people who've seen it say, I didn't see it the first time, but if you watch it again, as we're talking, oh, I feel it coming closer to me, and it was coming towards my face. All of a sudden, you just see it go out. And that was pretty amazing footage too,
Yeah.
for something that we weren't, wanting to catch. We were just
Mm-mm.
trying to do the experiment,
Yeah.
and that's the
and
whole
we
thing.
will be doing that experiment again. I
Yes.
want to try that.
I want
split up like that
everybody
at
completely.
MSP.
I want everybody should be completely.
Yeah.
And the reason why, especially if you're doing it MSP, everybody has a different way of feeling the things.
Mhm.
You put everybody in that same situation, like in different cells or something, to be able to see
yeah.
what each person feels, what the reactions
The hardest
are.
part it would be is to do the red light or the lighting on them.
Yeah, because
Maybe
there's
we
no-
just blindfold them and headphone them.
Just headphone them and
Mhm.
blindfold. They don't all need the red light because
Mm-mm.
MSP is so dark anyway.
Yeah.
The red
Yeah.
light's really not going to do much. But I would do all of them and put them far enough away from each other just to see,
Mhm.
especially if you're down in 3D. Kylie,
Yeah.
I hope you're still on because they're probably going to need your help to help with that one.
Kylie won't go down to 3D.
Yes, she has.
Yes,
She
she will.
has.
She has with me.
If she can blindfold people.
I think last time, I'm pretty sure it was Kylie that I was talking to. Said, let's go 3D. And it was a,
Oh no, 3D she won't. No.
no.
I'm always thinking of the dungeon. Sorry.
No,
3D
the
she
dungeon
won't.
is so dark that
You don't
doing
need
that- You
blindfolds.
don't need none of that,
Yeah.
and it's very active. 3D would probably be your
Yeah.
best place to actually do this experiment. It really would.
Now is it going to be just as we go down the first side?
No, you go to the other
Go
side.
to the other side.
Other side.
Okay.
And actually, what you could do is, that cross space that goes to the other side,
Mhm.
have one person there because there's always that walk through coming through.
Yeah.
There's stuff that goes through
True.
it. So that person can feel the
As long as that
energy.
buzzer doesn't go off again, that I ripped out of the wall.
And
And then
then,
it still went off.
Ooh, Kylie said she'd help us.
yay!
Thanks, Kylie.
And then
love
after that
you.
spot, go around the corner and do
Okay.
the other
Yep.
spots
Okay.
because that you can tell when stuff is walking through that person in that middle is going to catch a lot too.
Sounds like a plan to me.
And
Yeah.
I think it's going to be fun.
We have another announcement we need to make. We have a new team member.
Yes, we do.
Would you like to make that announcement?
So we have just added to our group an intake coordinator, and we have a lovely lady, Melissa, who
The same one from the Farrar School and the same one from the Beatty Mansion. And
And
where
this-
else?
I think they're going to be at Missouri State Penn too.
Woo!
And she makes cinnamon rolls.
Yes.
We
I
get
haven't
Kylie-
tasted any of them yet, but she says she makes them.
If we get Kylie to make some cupcakes and some
Not
cinnamon rolls.
Kylie.
Was it
Not
Kylie?
Kylie.
Missa.
Missa.
Missa makes the cupcakes.
Well, Kylie can bring them.
Missa will end up coming with her.
And then get some cinnamon rolls.
Ooh, we throw in some
yeah.
Nutella and we got a party.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. But
Bring it on.
she is actually going to be our intake coordinator. Also, she has a couple of girls that are
Excuse me.
with her that if we do have any kind of private homes that need to be done in
Mhm.
around the Kansas City area and stuff, we have someone.
Yep.
So let's do this because I know this question was asked once before. What is an intake coordinator?
An intake coordinator. Actually, what we do is when people need help, they actually send us an email
Okay.
or they go on our website and fill out like an application. I actually reach out to them first. I will find out if they have a phone number or how they would like us to talk, whether it's email, text message, whatever they're more comfortable with. After I get that information, I will actually send that to Melissa. She will reach out to them to find out, if it's in our area or whatever areas we do. Just to let you guys know, we do Iowa. We have now 2 other team members that are taking care of our Minnesota chapter.
Mhm.
And of course, now we have the Kansas City area chapter.
Yeah.
So we're getting there. R.I.P. is kind of spreading out. But we also have a lot of paranormal groups that's part of our network.
Mhm.
So if they're in different states, we're able to reach out to those folks
Some
that are
great people.
These are
Yes.
trusted paranormal
Amazing.
groups that do not charge for their services, and they take this as seriously as we do. Then if it is for our area, she would take all the information. She'd be the one that they would stay in touch with. So these people, when they're calling for help,
Mhm.
they can't just get one call and which I'm really against is the text messaging unless they really they need to hear a voice.
Yes.
Mhm.
Text messaging and emailing, it drives me insane because they do need it. There are some people that are afraid to talk and say, I want it this way. Then it's okay.
And if you do call for us, don't be afraid to talk.
No.
Don't think we're gonna think. You get a lot of people that won't say anything because they're going, God, everybody's gonna think I'm crazy. My family thinks I'm
No.
freaking nuts and everything. There's nothing you can tell us
No.
that's gonna make us think that way.
Mm-mm.
And if you find a paranormal group that's putting you down because of what you're saying, they're not a paranormal
No, they're
group.
not.
They're a
No.
bunch of college kids who think they're a paranormal group.
5 minutes of famers, and
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
not how it goes.
Nope.
We do a lot of stuff with Ghost Hunts USA. We do get to travel and get to go to these amazing places, but we still always make sure that we
Mhm.
take care of our private clients.
Yes, we do.
And we stay in touch. I still check. We had done some, in our Des Moines area. I reach out to them at least once every couple of weeks, checking on them, making sure they're okay, and letting them know that we're still here if they need to call us for anything.
Mhm.
So now if you
Um,
call us, you'll get Kylie. She'll be,
No,
not Kylie,
Kylie,
Melissa.
Melissa.
I got too many names flashing on my screen up here.
We can send them to Kylie. She'd be like, I got cupcakes.
Hi,
Hi, Missa.
Missa.
Hi,
So-
Missa.
So Melissa. No, wait. See,
Yeah,
I got
Melissa
Melissa
is
is gonna be
intake.
is our
Missa
Wow.
is
Our
MSP
cupcake.
is cupcake.
Yeah.
That's her new nickname.
Cupcake.
Cupcake. What's up, Cupcake?
Why not say that?
So, but anyways, that is our main focus, and that's why we're actually trying to do a lot of this stuff, and why we're trying to bring people in too. But having the intake coordinator is a very, very important job.
Yes.
They are the first voice that these people talk to. They're the ones, you got to have empathy. You have to have understanding, because sometimes what people say when they call you is they need to, no matter what comes out, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yep.
They need to make sure they're so frazzled that they could say 800 things and it doesn't make no sense to you.
Mm-mm.
But you got to be able to listen and then try to piece it together.
Yep.
Mhm.
So welcome to the team.
Melissa. Cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll.
And Missa is
Cupcake.
cupcakes.
Awkward silence.
And then we got Sonia. Flip flop. My God, we're never going to know.
Justin is big country white toast.
Yeah.
And we're not going to know any of our
country.
white toast.
I quit. I'm done.
And like I said, we also have Dom, who helps us with our social media and things. And we also have Dana, and they are phenomenal when it comes to investigating too.
Yep.
So they're actually taking care of our Minnesota area.
So our team is spreading out. We're getting bigger.
Yes. Just call us hookers. We spread. I don't know where that came from.
Speak for yourself.
Oh my gosh.
That was
Well, you heard
so
it here
not
first,
me.
so-
Breaking news, film at 11. They're now hookers.
Wow. Are you sure that stuff didn't get you high? You just like, woohoo, baby.
It is 4:20. I mean, come on. We got some thumbs up going over here. So again, we've only got about 5 minutes left, and we've done an hour already.
Oh, that's okay.
We'll keep going. We
We're
don't care.
supposed to let Missa know what flavor.
Whatever you decide to make, something special.
What?
Raspberry?
Ooh, raspberry. Yes. Ooh, you know what?
Raspberry.
Top raspberry in the middle.
Shannon!
Hi,
So again, Riverside, Iowa
Yes, it goes, I
Paranormal
knew
is
it.
jumping ship. Again, sorry. This will be our last Facebook Live on the Riverside, Iowa side of it. We're jumping over to the Spirit Realm Network.
Yep.
We're doing a whole show over there. The look will be the same.
We'll
It may
still be
change-
Riverside, Iowa
it may
Paranormal.
change. Though, I mean, I'm not going to get any prettier. I know that for a fact. That's why the camera's that far away. If they decide to put a camera right here, I'm blacking it out.
So they need to go over to the Spirit Realm Network Facebook page and like it, because that's where a lot of the shows are. And there are different shows
Oh yeah, we're not
on
the
there.
only show.
You guys are going to love. There's some amazing shows on there.
Sitting and talk with Mama Moon, call in, talk with her.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Baby
yes.
Moon.
Baby Moon.
Baby moon.
Well, you got Mama Moon, you got to have a Baby Moon.
Oh, you got a Daddy Moon too. So
Yeah,
then you
Daddy
got a
Moon.
Chris Moon.
Chris moon.
He the Baby Moon.
Yeah.
Is the dog on there?
Who?
The dog.
Chris's
Yeah.
dog.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Steven, yes.
Steven
They
the
always
dog.
have Steven with them.
Even the Wonder Paranormal Dog.
And
Yes.
he actually is
He is.
pretty freaking amazing.
He is.
Can we get a Great Dane?
Yes.
Fluffy the Wonder Dog.
So the Spirit Realm Network, make sure you guys go like the Facebook page. We will actually have the links on our page to go over to that actual website.
And we're not going away. We're
No,
just
we're
moving.
going to still be
No.
doing it. We're just moving it over.
We're not even
Yeah.
leaving the school district. We're going to stay going to the same school.
I'll be in the same place.
I'll be in the same place.
I'm just going to have a lot more equipment over here to work on.
We're just moving on up.
To the top.
We
Anyway.
finally got a piece of the pie.
Was it chocolate?
No, it was raspberry.
Raspberry. Oh, what's in this?
I don't know. You bought it.
Raspberries.
Knobberries? If you lick them, they smell like
I'm
knobberries.
trying to think of everything. Oh, also, mark your calendars. May 4th, we are going to be going live at an actual investigation.
Mhm.
Not going to be able to tell you where it's at because it is for a client. They're not going to be there, but during the investigation, we're going live because we want you to help us on this live.
We want as much help as we can.
Yes.
We want to know if you hear something, see something that we're not catching, and guide us. So we will be live May 4th. We will give you the time when we start, just before we go live, and make sure everybody knows.
Yes.
Chocolate with
Yes,
I
Missa.
love you, Missa.
So
Sorry,
here's
Kylie.
here's the only drawback to going live is the time delay. There's a slight, about a 7 to 8 minute delay on getting comments in. I promise you that if something's going on and we're getting those comments, whoever's running the camera or watching the screen
Yes.
is gonna yell them out. But if we're a little bit off, apologize. But we still want to know what you're seeing, hearing, feeling, anything. If you tap into us while we're there and you're seeing something, we really need to know. We want to help this family out.
Yes, and it's gonna be a big one. Like I said, we're actually bringing another team to
Yep.
kind of back us up.
Yep.
Well, actually, it's two teams per se, and just to make sure that we have enough, how you guys say, boots on the ground.
Yep.
And this one, like I said, is pretty heavy. As we're going live, I will discuss then the little bits and pieces that I do know. This way, if anybody has an input on that, or if we have any psychic mediums that are on, or anything,
Mhm.
anything will help us. It's
Definitely.
all welcomed.
Definitely.
Yes.
So now, because we still have one more thing we have to do, we got two young gentlemen. One's having a birthday today.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
And we got one that just had a birthday.
That's
That's
right.
right.
So-
That's our grandbabies.
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
So our grandbaby Jackson, He turned 7 years
He
old.
made it.
He made it. Happy birthday, Jackson.
Happy birthday, Jax.
Birthday, Jackson.
And then little Killybug. Killian turned the big 2
2.
today.
Ooh, good
Yes.
luck, Brittany.
I know, poor Brittany. Good luck. But he's
Happy birthday, Killian.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Killian and Jackson and everybody else in April. Happy birthday to you. That's all I got.
What the hell was the?
I don't know. It must have been
The
Salisbury.
the lotus flower.
Well, quit sucking on lotus flower.
Is that what we're calling it these days?
We can call it whatever we want.
Whatever
It's a
you
woman's
kids
right.
are calling it these days, I don't know. Damn young whippersnappers calling it the lotus flower. I don't know what you're
And
smoking.
you know what I would like to,
Uh-oh.
when we are starting to do our show on the Spirit Realm Network,
Okay.
if we have people that have birthdays or
Oh,
you know
yeah.
someone that has a birthday, make sure you let us know. Because
We'll
I
do
would
a
love
shout
to
out to 'em.
sing
Yeah.
a birthday song, do a shout out,
Yeah.
but, you know, recognize people.
Oh yeah.
You know, if there's an anniversary or if you graduated or you didn't get caught sneaking back into the house, we want to know
Or you got a divorce? Huh? We'll celebrate with you.
whatever you want.
Divorce cake.
Okay. We will be baking on the show too, I guess.
Welcome to the Riverside, Iowa Paranormal Cooking Hour.
Whoa.
Whoa, that'd be fun.
Make paranormal
Pancake,
something.
paranormal pancakes. Say that 10 times fast.
Paranormal pancakes.
I didn't
Paranormal
even get
pancakes.
one.
Paranormal pancakes. Paranormal pancakes.
Faster.
Paranormal pancakes.
But yeah, I mean, I want to do the shout outs. And you know, we could have a paranormal team cook off too. We could get one of our
Ooh.
paranormal groups that's on our network
Yeah.
and they have to make something, we have to make something blindfolded. Like
You
we're
can make
in the
it
dark.
blindfolded?
Yes.
How are you going to make it blindfolded?
You put your hand in it and stir it around and see if it's good enough, and then you plop it on a pan and then tell someone to put it in the oven.
And then someone's gonna get cut. Somebody else is gonna get burnt.
No, it's all going to be prepared.
How are you going to
already.
know if that water's hot? Ah, dang, that's hot.
That's how you'll know.
That's all they teach. Just
That's the burning part I was referring to.
That is the experiment.
Wow, the awkward silence there.
I don't like this experiment.
Jake always wants to be part of stuff.
Not blindfolded. Well,
We'll just take your glasses
just
off.
not with danger. Oh, that's true. Take my glasses off. I won't be able to see. That's very true.
So there.
Oh God, can you imagine all the people bumping into each other?
Oh my
someone's
God.
going to get stabbed. I'm sorry. Is that a knife?
Damn it.
But again,
Stitches.
here's what our announcements are. Hey,
Hey,
Tristan.
What up, T? Riverside, Iowa Paranormal is our last show on Facebook Live for Riverside, Iowa Paranormal. We are moving over to the Spirit Realm Network as Riverside, Iowa Paranormal. Hey, why change something that's working? We will be over there on Saturday nights. We don't have the exact date and time when we're starting just yet. We still got a few bugs to work out. And over the next 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, we are not even going to be here. So we
No.
apologize. We're going to, again, the 4th, we're going to go live.
Yes. The
So-
4th, May 4th.
May 4th, we need people
Mark
there.
your
We're
calendars.
going to go live at a
Secret location.
private event location to help a family out. And then we're going to be off the air for a little while, just working out the bugs and the kinks and everything. And we're going to be at Missouri State Penn coming up. We've got other locations we're going to. It's kind of getting a little jumbled right now, but we will be back. We promise you guys. We don't want to lose any one of you guys. Keep looking for our announcements and the links to the Spirit Realm Network. Go to their Facebook page, like them. There's all sorts of shows on there. You never know what they're going to talk about.
That's right.
Yeah, have a blast there.
And if it's easier for you guys to go on our website, we actually have the link right on our front page. You just click on it. It'll take you right to the Spirit Realm Network. And this way they can come in. Like I said, we're still going to be on our Facebook.
Oh yeah.
We're still going to make sure we put everything there, to keep everybody in the loop. You'll have dates, times, different things like that. May 4th, remember.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Go to ghosthunts.usa.com.
Yes.
Look at all the new events that are out there. The new 13 events, and none of us knew what that was when he first brought it
No.
out.
No.
He's only selling 13 tickets to a location. Once the 13 are sold, that's it. Those people will get that investigation of a lifetime there.
Yep.
We don't even know the locations yet.
No.
No, he has not put that out there
But
yet.
also keep a lookout. There's brand new locations for Ghost Hunts USA. There's the Wyoming State Prison.
Yep.
There's the Abbey in Colorado.
Yeah.
There's in Alton, Illinois. It's the Mineral Springs.
Yep.
I know he's got the USS North Carolina that we're doing now.
Ashmore Estates.
Ashmore Estates. They're all over the place. Just keep an eye out.
Missouri State Pen.
Missouri State. Yeah. Atchison, Kansas, St. Joseph, Missouri.
I think we're going to be
all
doing
over.
Independence, Missouri. Independence, Missouri too.
What's in
Okay.
Independence?
There's actually another mansion there.
Well, then
Oh,
let's
okay.
go. So keep a lookout for that stuff. Go there. Look at this. We don't know if we're going to actually be there, but if you want a great experience, the people from Ghost Hunts USA are great.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
They will help you out and they'll teach people things. We learn something new, I think, every time we go
Yeah,
somewhere.
we do.
Yes, we do.
We do learn. One of the things we learn all the time is what we're doing in one location doesn't work in another one.
Nope, it doesn't.
Or it works out so well, we don't want to do it again
Nope.
because it's kind of painful.
Yeah.
True that.
So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys, Jake, Kelly, Michelle. You guys are awesome.
Thank
I love
you.
doing shows. I can't wait to start the Spirit Realm Network with you guys.
Oh, me neither.
me
I can't
neither.
wait for the people to actually be able to call in.
I know.
Yes,
I want to hear from
that's-
I
people.
want to
Exciting.
hear their voice and talk to them, because I just think everything excites me, especially after I've done my herbs.
Thank you guys very much for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys later. We'll be back on soon. You never know. There might be a little live thrown in here every now
Well,
and then.
we might be going down the road and we just decide to go live just because we want to.
Yeah.
Then we'll do
And I
that.
promise we don't drink and drive.
No.
We just Facebook Live and drive.
Yeah, because let's see, I'm not the one running the phone. It's not illegal, right?
No.
No.
Okay, see, we're good.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thank you very much for watching us tonight, being with us tonight. Please share this all over the place. Get the word out there that we're moving. And I guess unless you guys got anything else,
No.
last thing we got to say is, hey y'all, we'll see you in, the dark. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.